Hi everyone. In this video, I'll show you how to use the video annotation application ELAN to make video clips. So if you do research on multimodality, you will inevitably use ELAN in one way or another. It's an application that is used by linguists and gesture researchers to annotate video and audio files with an arbitrary number of different kinds of annotations. I'll have other videos where I describe and show you how to use it and its various features, but I want to just show you one thing that it can do that it doesn't do out of the box, which is make video clips and do so very, very well. So the first thing you want to do if you're going to set up ELAN to make video clips is to locate the instructions. There's PDF instructions for Mac OS and also for Windows. I'll put links to these in the description, but you can also find them by searching on Google for clipping media ELAN, and they show up as the top hits. So you can read along the instructions. I'll do this for Mac OS, but if you follow along the instructions for Windows, you'll be able to get it set up on a Windows PC as well. The first thing that you'll want to do for a Mac is download this zip file, which contains some script files. So these are small text files that ELAN uses to call AppleScript, and AppleScript will then make the video clip for you. So I've already downloaded those. And here they are. So the zip file contains a series of 4 little text files. And the next thing you want to do is move those into the library folder. And as the instructions tell you here, the library folder is normally hidden, but you can reveal it by going to the Go menu in the Finder and holding down the Option key. So if we go to the Go menu in the Finder, we don't see library listed here, but once we press the Option key on the keyboard, it appears. And now we're in our library folder, and we want to scroll down and look for Preferences. Here it is. Then we want to go to ELAN. Here's the ELAN folder in the Preferences folder. Open that up. And you'll see that I already have those files in my folder. So just to go back to the files that we've downloaded, here they are. So what you would do is just drag over those files, put them into this folder. Then we want to make one small edit to the clipmedia.txt file. So I'll show you in the default one. So at the top up here, it says OSA script, and then users, current username, library. So what this line is doing is telling ELAN where these script files are on your computer. And of course, we just saw that we went to the library folder, then we went to the preferences folder, then we went to the ELAN folder, but ELAN doesn't know your computer's username. So you need to edit this part of this line with your username on your local machine, and then save that. That's the only change that you need to make. So I already have that edited in mine, and so my ELAN is all ready to go. So I will show you briefly how to make a new ELAN file, but I'll have another video where I go into more features of ELAN. So if we close down this file, here's a blank window. We can go to the File menu, go to New, and this is where we can add our media. And I'll add the Kamala Harris video and press OK. So now we have our ELAN video here, and we can use this bar here to scrub through the video, looking for what it is that is of interest to us. And of course, if you're using ELAN to do multimodal transcription or to annotate gestures, then of course you probably already have files that have annotations, and you can make clips based on those, but I'll show you how to make an annotation from scratch. So we find the start point that we want, we click and drag, and then when we have arrived at the end boundary, we can just double click into this area, and then we're creating an annotation, and we annotate whatever it is that we want this to say. And we can play this selection with this button here. It's the play S button, which is for play selection.
America has tried these failed economic policies before, but we are not going back.
And you can adjust the boundaries of this annotation before you make the clip. If you hover over the boundary and hold down the Option key on the keyboard, you'll see that the cursor changes to this icon with a right and left arrow. And you can then just click and drag the boundaries to adjust them. All right, so now if we want to make a clip of this, we go to the File menu, go to Export As, and go to Media Clip Using Script. So it asks us to name the file. And then we'll see that it calls an Apple script that opens up QuickTime that makes the clip for us. And now the clip is saved in our designated folder. In my case, it's in the Downloads folder. And we can open that up and play it.
America has tried these failed economic policies before, but we are not going back.
All right, that's how you make a clip with ELAN. One of the best features of this is that the beginning frame is exactly the frame that you've selected in ELAN, and the final frame is exactly the last frame as selected in ELAN. So ELAN will allow you to make clips with frame level precision, which is something that's really useful if you're doing research on multimodality. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I will have other videos on how to use ELAN and other tips and tricks for doing multimodal conversation analysis in the coming weeks and months.